What is up, boyos? It is a Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we got the Supreme Magnificent Battle for the movie edition just released about 30 minutes ago. I'm behind. Apparently, I forgot it came out tonight. So we have 3 new stages to take on. We have Goku Youth, Goku and Piccolo, and these 3 great Super Saiyans. I don't know what the challenges are because for some odd reason my game didn't give me missions. So we're just going to jump right in. We're going to take probably the Movie Heroes team just because they're kind of broken. I was going to take Rep 7, but I decided against it. So what we're going to take is, like I said, the Movie Heroes team. Goku Youth is AGL, and his attack raises with every turn passed. So you kind of want to beat him relatively quick, if you can, is kind of what your goal should be with this fight.
Guess it's my turn.
I don't think he locks or anything, so that's kind of good. And what's really nice is we have the Gohan, and we have that Piccolo on rotation, so that technically counts. I see we are getting attacked in the final slot, but luckily the Piccolo and Vegeta have a high chance to dodge, so hopefully they'll be able to dodge that. They have a really high dodge, and with this super attack, they'll have a high crit chance too, so hopefully we'll be able to breeze through this man pretty quickly. We have Beastie Boy in slot 1 just tanking these hits. I should have looked before committing to the locations, and I could have put Beast Gohan in slot 3 to tank that super because we know he can. But that kind of does nullify one of his attacks, so hopefully we just nullified the super. That would be the best case scenario, but I don't know if we actually can pull that off here. I don't think this fight's going to be too difficult, to be honest with you. It's a Goku Youth, so I don't know how challenging it's going to be. And this guy is, we're running dual Movie Heroes, so I'm hoping we get a pretty solid setup going forward. Alright, 3.8 million. Can we get a double super? We cannot. Our next rotation looks pretty good too, actually, really, really good. In the way it falls. This guy does greatly raise attack and defense on his super. He lowered the attack stat. Stunned due to fear. He is still getting his super off, but Piccolo is dodging because he's built like a tank to dodge for some reason. But he at least dodged the one attack we needed him to. Alright, so we've got 3 great Super Saiyans of our own. We're going to be running pretty much like this. We're not going to change too much. We're going to put them slot 1, him slot 2, and Gogeta in slot 3 should be fine. Especially after he supers quite a few times. Because he gives all the allies 77% defense with this guy being in slot 1 anyway. So I think we'll be perfectly alright there. And actually, I think the slot 2 guy gives a little bit of support too, if I remember right, but I'm not entirely sure. But this should do quite a bit of damage. 7 milli, not terrible. His attack stat does raise. Like I said, that's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about. So we're going to have to make sure we lower his attack stat if we can. Or just try to breeze through him as fast as possible. So we're going to have to like tank his attacks. Okay, there's an attack stat lower. Can we get another super? We cannot. So we did lower his attack stat once. That's kind of clutch. These guys need to do quite a few supers to get some power out. We probably won't need items. I might, if we fail this, I'm going to run it with Rep 7, but I honestly don't feel like we're going to with this team because it's such a good team. The only way we would die is if we get supered, and for some reason the Gogeta only supers like once or twice. If that would be the only way I possibly expect us to even get KO'd. But with this man raising his defense, he should be able to tank a super from this guy, especially since we lowered his attack stat twice already. Granted, he does raise his attack every turn, but it doesn't specify by how much. But we are also raising our defense for each turn, so that kind of balance that out just a little bit, and hopefully make that a little easier for us to tank the hits. Triple super, that's 3 defensive stacks plus 2 offensive lowering for him from the 2 previous turns. Can we get a quad super, please? We can't, but we got a dodge. So, wrong attack to dodge. And we ate that for almost nothing. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy fight, honestly. I do not believe us having much issues at all with this. We're going to go like this, just because I feel like this is a better situation. Only because he's going to be able to tank that hit at the end after post-super anyway. And because Gohan's going to get hit, and it's going to build up his defense. Or everybody else's, his attack and defense and crit chance, as well as buffing everybody else with that little bit of boosting ki. So that's going to be kind of nice. Gohan's guaranteed a double super. I should have ran Broly, but we'll actually try to run Broly on probably the final stage against the 3 great Super Saiyans. We'll probably try Broly's team then. But really, Broly doesn't even have a good team yet to run, so we kind of don't even want to run Broly just yet. I mean, how do I want to phrase this? He does have a decent team, but it's not a great team. For his own lead skill, I'm talking. I'm not talking just like overall what teams he fits on. But this stage does not seem too challenging. I mean, I like the fact that we can lower his attack. That's probably one of my favorite things so far. We can lower his attack to counteract his raising. But we have a good unit in slot 3 who should have guard guaranteed. And he's going to raise his defense again. He hasn't gotten hit at all, so that's kind of going to suck a little bit. And we don't know where he has a super attack coming from yet, if he has one at all this turn. Double super, that's nice. I don't know if he lowers any stats on his super, on his 12 key. I don't remember off the top of my head, to be honest. He does not. But he just got hit. Oh yeah, we're taking this for no question. Alright, this is easy. This should be easy. Should be a wrap up right here on this rotation. Alright, so grab all of those. Grab every single one of those. And then the Piccolo at the end should be support for this whole rotation. This should wrap up here. No question about it. Give him that extra defense. Slot 2 is the only one I'm slightly worried about. But with all the support on the rotation, these guys hitting an 18 mil super attack. And with them most likely launching a second super because their key threshold is hit, they should lower their attack stat, his attack stat, just a little bit. Oh, no, he's not going to launch it. They're not going to launch an additional super. I got too excited with them. 21 million on the super from these guys. 3 great Super Saiyans back-to-back popping off massive attack stats. Can we get another one? We need another super out of you, buddy. Yeah, there it is. Triple super, 14 milli right here. It's raining outside, so if you guys can hear that, I apologize. Alright, come on, wrap this up really quick. Can we get a third super from you guys? That would be ideal. Yes, we can. As long as these guys do not get supered, I think we're in a good position. They should have relatively high defense because they're super attack stacked for 3 turns. And they've now done 2 super attacks, technically. Really? Nice dodge. Piccolo's going to have to finish it off, though. Which is kind of funny. Because Goku Youth losing to a Piccolo. That's hilarious. But there you guys have it. That is how you beat Stage 1 of the Supreme Magnificent Battle against the Goku Youth. So thank you guys for watching. Let's see if we can get our reward. I think we should be able to from our mission. Let's see. Yes, we can. So thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys back here when we take on Goku and Piccolo. See you guys then.